Alright, so welcome back. This will be Season 2 Let's Play Stellaris, Libra 3.3.4 Vanilla. Last playthrough, we got a little bit wrecked by the con, so we're going to learn from that. Part of that's we're just going to be a little bit more cowardly. Part of that's we're going to do a little bit more exciting stuff. So, Empire creation, similar as last time. I think I'm going to try a more exciting race. Be a plantoid. I like that bungle multiplication thing they have. Will be the Groots. There we go. Be Groots. Russian. All right. All indeterminable gender because we're plants and we're probably both of them. Plants have some cutesy names like the Nectar of Hope, Flourishing Corolla, Vanquishing Bouquet. Let's go with the one of these first two. I like this one. These seem cutesy. All right, Empire traits. We're gonna take budding for sure. Get that multiplicative exponential growth. And phototrophic is pretty nice. Energy's easier to come by than food generally. Um, I don't want to go with adaptive again. I think we'll go for psionic plant. So we'll be a psionic plant race. Towards extremely adaptive. We'll have to take a bunch of perks to balance that out if we do that. But 20% habitability means we can have inhabit a lot of stuff. Alternatively, I have not. Why don't we try something exciting? So, when you play as a non-evolution race, there are limits to what you can do with gene editing. You can add positive traits and remove negative traits, but you can't add negative traits or remove positive traits. So if I start off with budding, then I'm basically pigeonholed into every plant I get after this has to have budding, and it will have to have all the other traits. And I can add traits, I can remove harmful traits, but it limits my options. So one thing you can do is if you want to suck early game, you can put a whole bunch of bad traits on your empire, on your species, to make them like nice. So like if I started with this, then when I get more trait points and trait picks later, I don't know if I get more trait picks. But when I get more trait points, I can choose whether or not to get rid of these and do stuff with them. I'm not sure I'm feeling that just because I didn't like last time my habitability problems. It could also be a robot empire, but I think I'm going to play a regular non-gestalt consciousness, and I don't think you can do that as a robot. I think if you're machine intelligence, you're pigeonholed into something. Let's see. Amenities from jobs, that's pretty dope. Governing ethics attraction, that's always nice. I think we're going to be a spiritual race, so we don't really need that. We'll get that from our ethics. Conservation is nice. Yeah, let's phototropic. We're gonna pack in like sardines, I think. Where are the sardines? That communal. Top housing. And another one that's related to this, I think. I'm just imagining it. Conservationist might be it. What is it? It's housing and probably amenities. I don't want to buy charismatic though. Another thing I can do is I can just pick a -2 here and leave it. Don't want repugnant. Unruly is okay. I think we'll go with unruly. We'll leave unruly rather than take. I guess we can take 2 -1s. It's not a big deal. We can get rid of them later. So if you're looking for a -1, weak is always good because 2.5% worker pop output, that's annoying. Like you're a little bit weaker. Army damage is nothing though. If you want to overcome that, you just build more armies. Make up for it. Sedentary. This one's pretty good. I don't play with that very much, so we'll go with weak and sedentary. I feel like these are the meta choices. Depending on your uh, ethic build, this one's not bad. Deviants, it's gonna be annoying, but whatever. Decadent. I don't play a lot with oh, this is just plain okay. This used to be something else where if you didn't have slaves, your species had a penalty, but now it looks like it's just flat penalty to those classes. Pop consumer goods is also pretty good. It's easy to get more goods, and at some point I'll just have way too many of them. Alright, so I did take phototropic, right? I'm considering a ring world start, but because I know I'm going to need lots of energy, I want to pick one of these dry worlds because dry worlds have excess energy, wet worlds have food, frozen worlds have minerals. I guess we'll start from Savata Prime. And none of these really make a huge difference. Leave it at random for now. City appearance. Into city because we're plants. Now this is where we'll look at some options here. Start with a space dragon. Lone army. Kind of interesting. Ooh. Wow. The clone army admiral that's a really powerful buff. Necrophage might be fun sometime. Lost colony. That's cute. Doomsday. I've never done this one. Hegemon. I think this is what in the last playthrough we started. They had a federation with 2 members. Yep. Common ground. This is like one of the basic starts. Maybe this was the one they had too. I don't know. Machine World. Oh, that's cool. Calamitous Birth. Oh, yep, we're not lithoid, so we're not doing that. Oh, that's cool. Like they damage their target planets. Start with an archaeological site. That's kind of fun. Tree of Life. I'm considering this one if I were a hive mind and not devouring swarm, but I want to play with the diplomacy this time a little more. Dormant Gateway. That's not too interesting. Just build one of those. Start as a vassal. This one's pretty neat. They give you like gifts and stuff. Void Dweller. This one changes your habitability, I think. Yep. To start with, you can build more. That's kind of cool, but we're going with something lifey. I do like the Shattered Ring start. I do think it's kind of OP. Like worlds are nice. The this one's interesting if you go the Tomb World route. Be nice if you're building tall. Prosperous unification, real basic. I don't know if any of these really spoke to me. I like the Ocean Paradise start, but doing that. Do this one. That sounds neat. Boulder of Giants. Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to go with Fanatic Spiritualist. Oh, this is different. So Spiritualists used to have governing ethics attraction on them, which was really cool. Um, so I am going to miss that because it was really nice for managing your empire. I think we'll go with militarist. You can see how wars work a little more better. I also like the egalitarian. I guess this makes sense that they switched it to unity gain instead of influence gain for your factions. Uh, Specialist pop output's nice too, but we'll go with this combo. Anglers. Ah, okay. This is what I was thinking I could get when I was a hive mind. It adds the aquatic trait. Does that mean you get it for free? No, it just puts it in there automatically. It's more like a requirement. Alright, catalytic processing. That's what we did last time. We're going to skip that. Let's skip that. Interesting. Death cult. Sacrificial temple. Death priest. Turn consumer goods into unity. Society research. Amenities. That's pretty nice. God. Sport and immortal initiates. A little more complicated than I'm willing to try right now. Distinguished Admiralty. Pretty cool. Make sure. Oh, +1 building slots. Idyllic Bloom. Right. We could do this. Gaia Cedars. Thing. Probably more than I'm willing to try for this playthrough. Artisans are replaced with artificers. Artisans not make one consumer good. Ding. Probably still not going with that. Not loving any of these. Sanctuary Propose is another Necroid thing. Guilds. Mining guild, that's pretty basic, but basic's always easy. Nationalistic zeal, I might go for something like this. Pleasure seekers. Decadent lifestyle, living standard. I feel like the play experience I want is I just want to expand, and then once I get walled in, murder the heck out of people. Maybe start up the Galactic Imperium, become the Crisis. That could be fun. State. Yeah, none of these really spoke to me. Maybe it's because I'm not egalitarian. Maybe that's the issue here. So we're going to go with Mentalist because that's basic. Effective. Worried about this one because I think if you don't do that, artisans produce more than one consumer good. So I don't want to trade a consumer good for a not consumer good. Guilds is nice. Mining guilds. Curious about this pleasure style. Decadent lifestyle. Ah, okay, so this one has servants. Nope. Always into unity, amenities, and naval capacity. kind of interesting. I want to trade alloys, but... Alright, so we're happy plant peoples, we're environmentalists. We're gonna explore into the galaxy. Let's just go with our RP here. Catalytic processing sounds like such a good RP though for plants. Go with a functional architecture. Why not? And our authority is gonna be, what does power projection mean? Gonna be tempted between the oligarch and the dictatorial. Because unity is really nice. I wanted more unity last game. Dictatorial. Reducing the empire size is always good. If I do this one, I don't have to worry about elections that much. Let's do this one. Elections can be kind of annoying to deal with. Theocratic dictatorship or the theocratic oligarchy. Seems like that's changing some of my options here too. Yep, now we have Philosopher King. East State, ooh. Alright, ooh, Shadow Council. Shadow Council's nice if you do have a lot of elections going on. Alright.
I serve the faithful. There is no greater calling.
Change the audio so that it goes somewhere useful. There we go.
We all have entropy.
The springs of
Voice
Don't
really
let the baseless
As the learned say, what's yours?
The laws of science.
Hull integrity failing. Decompression imminent.
Hyperdrive primed. All systems ready.
We will have
The weak government. Under no circumstances.
Cry havoc.
I may be an artificial.
We build bridges.
Boundless horizons.
alert. Myself is
Hyperdrive primed. All systems ready. Now, let's see what's out there.
Yeah, it was good until she got the now let's see what's out there.
This channel is now under military control. Obey all instructions transmitted.
no great advance is made without great sacrifice.
workers of the galaxy.
Entropy.
Oh, that one makes nice use of the stereo on my headset.
Pacifist module.
Did you know that my internal power core has an effective blast?
We are one. Alert.
Priority alert.
Alright,
Please disregard the contents of my previous message.
go with original. I actually really like machine intelligence because I like that Porgy feel. Order of Loza. Yep, that's our plant race. Flag. Let's see, what's something planty? Logical, literally the opposite of plant. I like how these are spiky. That's how you know they're dominating. 8, that sounds planty. Okay, we've got a flower, maybe a fan. Oh, that's a flower. Alright, and then it's got to be in pink. Peach? I wish I could do white. Important you pick the right flag. If you don't, you just automatically lose. I like that one. Alright, flag, ship. See, what does the planter? Oh god, oh I ever forget they look stupid. They all look like slugs. Slug, 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 slug. Okay. Oh, that one kind of looks like a bug. I like that one. I like the little plants inside of it too. Yep, absolutely not. Ooh. Oh, humanoid. I like that. That's a cool science ship. Okay. I mean, I feel like they're the same shape as the plantoid, but I love it so much more. Look at that big ass cannon. Ooh. Oh. Alright. Stock of yellow. You're not yellow. Let's see if we can make you yellow. Not really. So, nope. Rhizome of purple. Gray. Oh, we have a gray. We have a gray in here. That's gray. That's gray. The Go with this one. This one's gray. Perfect. Excellent. Get rid of aquatic. We're not aquatic. Right. Done. So we did learn some lessons from last time. I'm going to go with a bigger galaxy. Get rid of the AI. We're going to keep one Marauder on there. We'll leave the two Fallen Empires. Leave the tech tradition cost. Gonna lower this a little bit. We're gonna leave that at 1. Primitives, we're gonna lower. Leave crisis strength. We're gonna bump up the mid game and end game. So we're gonna have 2400, 2300. I think that's every 100 years. And then if we don't win shortly after this, like something's wrong. Alright, we'll leave all of this the same as last time. Normal hyperlane density, lots of gateways, wormholes, reduced, guaranteed habitable worlds, caravaners. Oh, xenocompatibility. I gotta do that. Gotta do that sometime. Not this time. I keep telling myself that. And let's go. Also, as a note, we've got all of the DLC here. Still. Alright, 22.5 minutes in. That's how long it took to make our race. Alright. So, like last time, I don't know why we're starting with the first encounter. Oh, because we have visual on crystalline entities. Okay, that's annoying. That's sizable fleets too. All right, let's see what our research is. Got one okay scientist there. Got that's the good one. So anomaly discovery, 100% what we want. Got a lousy desert world over there. I don't know if that's going to connect back. Let's see what we have on the birder. Got not super great, but okay. Like I would like to hire one of those as my next scientist anyways for a research ship. Much rather have a research scientist. So research speed, great to buff. Pop growth speed, also hard to pass up. And I guess we'll go for this. None of these are particularly wowing to me. Maybe we'll go with the coil gun. Beef up our military. I think we're going to go low and slow. So we're going to build up. Oh, I forgot my planet has an archaeological site on it. That's good. Policy. Okay, that's right. We have to decide what to do. Alright, so we're going to be cautious just because of how our plants are playing. So, if we meet other civilizations, we're going to treat them with respect and distance, but then once we become powerful, they're on their own. This is our galaxy, they live in it. Big galaxy. Not like huge, but big. Ocean world there, which is not great for me. You'd think as a plant I would like that, but saltwater, what can I say?
Construction complete.
This is weird. Do I just have amenity jobs open? What make amenities? Clerks? Clerks make amenity? Where do I even get clerks? Clerks are from this thing, right? Trade value and amenities, yep. Alright, so before I take this Ascension perk, I might actually buy my next scientist. So I need a science vessel, my leaders, and we're going to recruit ideally both of these. Yeah, let's just grab them both. Check if anything cool pops up. No. Build the second science ship. So I want 2 science ships for exploring, and I need a third one to do my planet. Manually order this guy to build something. Can't afford to do the whole system. I don't think this connects. And again, we spawned right on the edge of the galaxy. It's nice to spawn in the middle so you can kind of spread out. I mean, this looks kind of defensible, which is nice. We should send my envoy over here. Survey this, find out what they are. They're crystalline entities, so it's not going to be exciting, but
Construction complete.
can't build any more mining stations there. Alright, now we're going to start with discovery this time. Regretted not taking this. So it mapped the stars as an edict. And because we're a fanatic spiritualist, we get cheaper edicts. So our edicts are actually below our edict fund. We can just have a free edict for the whole time. Oh, that's nice. I'll have to remember to turn that on. But for now, we're going to turn on map the stars. And that's going to use up a lot, but not all of our thing. What do priests make? It might be worth it to get this, like, temple priest turn into unity and amenities. Yeah, I think that's actually worth it. I think so. I'm going to take this one because it's free, and then Veneration of Saints costs 13. I have 8 here, but it'll increase my priest output by 20%, and my priests are making my unity, so this will increase my unity by 20%. So I will only have to spend 4 per month towards this, and I bet I get more than 4 back from having it active. So that's cool. That might come back to bite me later. So if I'm running out of Unity, chances are it's because of that, and I'd love it if you would tell me that. I worry that I will be long done with this by the time anyone watches it. My planet has blockers on it. None of them are particularly great to get rid of. Do we have any cool stuff on here?
Construction complete.
No. It's just a underwhelming size 20 planet. Like, I can write home to mom about that one. Why is this taking so long?
System
fast.
survey complete.
Right, that's not long. So that was 100 days to research that. That's fine. Get this. Faster survey speed so we can explore a little faster. Crystalline entity progress is progressing. Now we want to put out our other feelers. So you go. Actually, you go explore this direction. And this guy will put our friend on here, and we'll have him go do the excavation. Alright, Habitable Worlds Survey. This is a cool event chain. You don't have to do it. That's why there's an option here not to do it. Like, now that there's an actual tutorial built into the game, which did not pop up this time, so I have no idea how to access it. Bet one of these things. Maybe this. Missions. Yeah, missions down there. This used to be one of the tutorial-esque missions where they'd be like, go out and find these
Situation
different
log updated.
planets. So, like, if I turn that on, there are...
Anomaly
Oh,
found.
it's even... Okay, never mind. They've changed it. So this used to be just go out and measure particular worlds, and now it's all... Oh, that's a really good return, actually.
An alien empire has established
Crystal
communications.
study. That's annoying, so we're not going to bother with it yet.
Anomaly found.
200 days is a long time, but actually, that's right around my cutoff. I like 100 days is where I get kind of questionable, but ooh, what the heck? What the heck? Who is this? Governor? Oh, okay. So my governor applies that to my whole
Anomaly
planet.
found.
That's pretty cool. My sector, I guess. All right, we need to pick one of these things. Research alternative, scientist level cap. Yeah, this is useless, so we'll just go down the other side of the tree. This is exciting. I've never actually done this one. Base of operations, base setup. Up. There's nothing exciting there yet.
Situation log updated.
Credits, got some artifacts.
System survey complete.
I only have one job left here. Okay, so this is where we get into the that's forever kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to do it. He's stuck out there anyway. It's gonna take him a while to get back. Experience gain increased. So this is
Anomaly found.
the real, like, why this tree is dope, because this 25% XP means all your leaders level up faster, which means you get more value out of them before they die of old age. This is interesting. So I could either get +4 science forever, which is really nice, or I could terraform it. I'm going to try to terraform it. Ah, it failed.
System survey complete.
I did not realize there was a research project over here.
Complete.
Alright, let's go for Corvette hull points, because we'll be using those for a little while. Go for, oh, gene clinics. These are pretty essential.
Research complete.
Keep going. Then I'm going to turn down the game speed since notifications are flying at us. What the? Okay. Okay, wow. So we got the living metal resource and the living metal research option. That is an end-game resource and technology. We haven't unlocked the technology. Like, I could research it, but that takes 24,000 research. This would take me 8,000 months to research. Like 400 months. I guess I did not do that math right at all. So we'll go back to what we're doing, Corvette hull. We'll get the next power level. We have a level 2 cannons, so you need that. This planet needs something else. Let's look at our resources. We are hurting for minerals, and we're going to be hurting for energy sooner than later. All right, you can take that. You can go there.
System survey complete.
Done exploring already. Great. Beat this back up.
Construction complete.
Mining
Anomaly
stations,
found.
research. We'll colonize this world. I don't love it, but
Anomaly
literature
found.
upkeep. Why not? Research that.
Construction complete.
Next tier, giant skeleton.
Situation log updated.
Have him go do that.
System survey complete.
Worry about upgrading this. We haven't found any neighbors yet. Do want to push down to that
Special
desert
project
world
complete.
and this arid world. Those are pretty nice. Cybrex. Okay, the Cybrex are a really nice chain because you get a ring world from them, I think. These are a precursor race. Try to find. That's it? We're done? What do we get from it? Amazing. Alright, let's read. What? I can't read previous ones? Maybe I have to finish. Oh, okay, okay. So we get to do more in our system. That's cool.
System survey complete.
So I'll go excavate that. I was worried that was just the end of it. Ocean world. The big ocean world is nice. So in order to clear this out, I probably need like 1K fleet. I think the Crystalline entities will charge me, but I don't think this one will aggro. Obviously, my Corvettes are nowhere near that. They don't have any armor or
Colonization
shields
in
on them.
progress.
That's just hull points on the crystalline entity. 600 days. When is this? The one in Baijal? Yeah, why not? Why not? A great use of his time, but my territory sucks anyways. Alright, we're gonna take... Start with one vision. Do one
Research
vision,
complete.
lean into our Unity production, and then... Oh, that's cool, okay.
Situation log updated.
Want to research that. Do you want to pick a technology here? Go with afterburners. I never research afterburners, and a decent technology for
Research
Corvettes.
complete. Special
They
project
just steal
complete.
it from other people. Alright, we got a Cybrex artifact. This guy's not exploring because he finished. Yeah, this guy's doing... Oh, he finished already. Well, we bought another construction
System
ship
survey
just so
complete.
that we could start expanding the other direction.
Colony established. Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Sure, why not? Again, I'm not really hurting for expansion rate just because it takes time to move science vessels and they have to go really far. Automated survey, yes, please. Right now we'll go for... there are more of these than when I was a hive mind, aren't there? These 7... I've already filled out one, so... There are 13 of these. Am I doing math right? No, there are 11 of these if you're not a hive mind. So diplomacy, obviously, as a devouring swarm, we did not get this, so that's part of why that wasn't there. I'm not going to bother with this. Screw diplomacy. It's not why we're here. Again, I don't like domination. Harmony is pretty dope. Mercantile we didn't have before. This focuses more on trade, which hive minds don't have, so that's why we didn't have this. So I guess these are the two we didn't have. Mercantile is fine as one. It's similar to prosperity in terms of it buffs your empire economy. It specifically looks at trade. I don't know if it's really necessary to take both of these, but like Subterfuge is underwhelming, so you can take Mercantile if you want. I'm going to continue with expansion, then I think I'll go into adaptability or harmony. Harmony is tempting. Why don't we start with expansion? Just get our bread and butter building stuff. What are you doing? Go build stuff. Alright, we have a faction. We have two factions. So factions we did not have as a hive mind, which is actually a really compelling reason to play as a Gestalt consciousness. But factions are composed of pops and they represent civics. So my empire is mostly spiritualist with some militarist, so I have a spiritualist faction and a military faction. As your empire gets pops from different races or ethics, they're more likely to spawn their own faction. If you appease the faction by meeting their demands, they give you bonuses. So now they give you unity. So I get 9 unity just for having happy factions. So what I want to do is, because I'm going this psionic spiritualist route, I don't care about robots. I'm not going to build any robots. So I can change a policy to make this faction happy. These guys are fine. They will want me to have rivals and things and be kind of a bully in the galaxy. So we'll do what it takes to appease them. But let's go. So as a hive mind, and specifically as a devouring swarm, we didn't have a lot of policies to play with. It's basically murder everyone. Uh, so we're gonna outlaw robotic workers. That'll please our other our dudes, and then we'll look at these. So belligerence tempting for later. Cooperative, I don't care about being cooperative. Reduce border friction is nice. So border friction is if you rub up against another empire, they will hate you. This one's also nice. Isolationist, just in terms of these bonuses, don't really seem to hurt that much. Like diplomatic weight. I guess we want to go into the galactic community, so never mind. We don't want this. We want the diplomatic weight. But the governing ethics attraction is really nice. Um, for now, we'll stay expansionist. We'll probably switch to belligerent later. And also, later we can get supremacist. When we get that tree, pretty dope. Supremacist is weird that you can be forced out of supremacist in war. Mercantile, we're not a mercantilist thing. Merchant guilds. Anyways, so diplomatic stance. This affects your whole empire policy, buff stuff. War velocity, we're going to leave this on unrestricted. If I change this, I bet my military party will get angry, but that's fine. Dish best served frequently. Portal bombardment, we'll leave that. Resettlement, that's fine. This means your pops can move freely between... Nope, sorry, that's wrong. This means you can move your pops between planets. It costs money, but that's fine. This was that option we picked earlier, our first contact protocol. Border status. I don't like it when people go through my space. But if I want to be the Galactic Emperor, I might have to start with that. Economy, this was the same as before. Worry about that if we need it. We'll get more trade policies as we continue, I think. So currently, trade value. Planets and systems can produce trade. So like my planet here is probably producing all my trade, my capital. But like this has trade on it, this has trade on it. You can upgrade starports to collect trade within range of them, including other starports that are collecting trade, and you can make a trade network. So your empire will have one route of connected starbases that kind of funnel trade to your capital. You have to defend your trade route and patrol it, or else enemies will spawn on it, pirates and whatnot, and kill them. Generally, your starting fleet, which will have a lot of corvettes and destroyers, makes for good patrol fleets later. But the trade policy, so this gives me 21 trade. Currently, I'm collecting all of that as energy. You can change this to turn that value into things other than energy. So trade for non-gestalt consciences is super powerful, and it's how they generate a lot of economy. So you don't really want to overlook trade or throw it under the bus because there's a lot of power and value tied up in there. Refugee policy. I'm okay with this. As long as they bow down before me and join in worshiping our one true God, then that's fine. Population controls. We're not going to worry about these. slavery purge. Depending on what factions I get, if I get an egalitarian faction or something, I might change the purge policy. Xenophiles, I think, don't like it either. Something waiting. Dark corridor led to an empty round chamber. Apparently it's a disembodied voice leading us around. I don't see what could go wrong there. Going and going. Excellent.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, now we have another site in the system? We do. Interesting. Okay, this is kind of fun. I like this event chain. Just paying a little more attention to it. So we're just expanding our borders.
Situation log
Can
updated.
find a Cyberx thing, so we're gonna have this guy research that. Wonder if I can build. It does have a trade hub on it, so this is what increases that collection range.
Research
When I
complete.
get Bunda, it's gonna
System
go in there.
survey complete.
Get its trade value. Okay, we have encountered another race somehow. Oh, I did not even realize I had that first contact. You guys would probably be nice to me. Like, we're both spiritualists. I guess we're opposites on this, so I'm militarist, they're pacifist. Don't look favorably on this. Screw you, sir. Ooh. Okay, so that's a good reason to try to go and kill these roamers and explore that system quicker, sooner than later. Just so I can get this system, which seems to be our main point of contact here. I might declare them my rival even. So what do we want? We'll take ceramo, metal materials, and it's almost done. That was our... You guys, I don't want a non-aggression pact. That was our reward from one of the archaeological sites. We are going to send out drones to colonize this. This planet needs jobs. Let's start with the gene clinic. So this is different than when we were a hive mind. When we were a hive mind, we had our drones were unemployed and they were happy to do whatever. As a non-hive mind, our population have different level jobs, and the pops that work those jobs are stratified. So workers can ascend to work in any job. They can be a worker, they can be a specialist, they can become a ruler. Pops won't demote strata quickly though. So if my ruler loses its job or another ruler pops up on this planet that maybe got refugeed or pushed off another planet, they'll be jobless and they'll be unhappy because they'll be jobless. And they have to sit around unemployed for a while before they'll demote to a lower strata. So we have to... Generally, if you expand slowly, this isn't a problem, but if you build a top-heavy empire and something happens and you need to fill all these basic jobs to get your like core economy back, that can be troublesome. That's another reason why you might want to expand slowly. But we have 2 unemployed worker. I think this gene clinic I'm building only provides 1. Or look at it again. Let's look at it. It does provide 2 worker jobs, so that's not too bad. We are, again, low on amenities on this planet. I don't think there are any buildings that specialize in amenities. It's unfortunate. The artisans. Well, I mean, it's not so bad. I guess so. Commercial zones can do it. So these can produce trade and amenities. Amenities are what we need. Alternatively, we can build more city district. I am tempted to build more city district just because I want to unlock these building slots. Stand where our capitals like feels bad. Unlock 3 more district slots by clearing these tile blockers. Let's see, who do we have here? We have this construction ship who's not doing anything. Go there, build that. We'll turn off the complete view.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so diplomacy, we rejected a non-aggression pact earlier, which would have prevented us from going to war with these guys. It's fine to accept embassies. The other thing about the non-aggression pact is it costs influence to maintain, so if you have too many things that suck up influence, it's a problem. Okay, so power projection contributes to influence. I still don't understand what power projection is. But I'll accept their embassy. These guys like us because we're both spiritualists, even though I don't understand this casus belli they have against us. Now, one thing you can do, so let's say I wanted to like become this guy's rival and other stuff. I need to lower our relations with them by sending an envoy to harm relations. Then I can declare them my rival, and then it makes sense to start making war goals and things against them. I could declare war on them, but I have to make claims, and there's a whole process. There's a lot of bureaucracy compared to when we were a devouring swarm. Go there. Guy doing? Still going. Okay.
Research complete.
It brings happiness. 19
Construction
months.
complete.
19 months, and then we have auto stuff. Research that. Right. So this planet filled in. Again, always first thing, gene clinic. No questions asked. And then we'll build some districts.
System survey
Build those
complete.
3, I guess. Battle, we'll do that. Try to get this. I think I have 2 colonies cooking, maybe 1 colony cooking. Yeah, you're making a colony ship. Want to do the graveyard expedition.
Updated.
The graveyard expedition just gives you a few hundred XP for your scientists, which is nice. And
Evading hostile fleet.
Shards of Obsidian. Another tiny emerald fleet. We are going to have to do something about that.
Special project
Alright,
complete.
so yeah, you get a couple hundred XP and some engineering research. I think that's the typical.
Construction complete.
Not believe the shape of this galaxy. What is this? And this guy's a coward, so he has to go explore these. I do want to beef up my little dudes here, so we'll hire them an admiral. I don't like unyielding, so combat disengagement chance reduction is not great, because that means your ships are more likely to die instead of escaping when they're injured. I am going to take this cautious dude. He's pretty sweet. It's been a while since I've looked at my leaders. I want to trade in these 2 for more flexible leaders, but they don't have anything. Plus I spent all my unity there. So I'll just leave those sectors, I guess.
Progress. Evading hostile fleet.
Alright, we have some Delta aliens, which are hostiles. Oh, that's a really big void cloud. Means we are not exploring that species anytime soon. Thing. Surprised we haven't found any more.
Anomaly found.
Cannot think of what they're called. Powered exoskeletons. That's nice. Okay, now we found another archaeological site. That's really what I was surprised. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. The time loop. This is an interesting event. So there's a race of cute little gecko lizards that live on this planet, and there is some kind of shield over the planet. And you have to decide, do you well, so what's happening is the lizards live their life. Their civilization starts in like the Stone Age and builds it up into this massive regular civilization, and then they murder the hell out of themselves, like nuclear war to death. Let me just read this just in case to make sure that's actually what happens. Yeah, so yeah, they're I guess they're getting ready to nuclear war themselves, and then they get sent back in time and start over. And the background here, I'm going to repair the shield because I don't really want to deal with it, is that these guys are psycho murderers. Like, these are fanatic purifiers, and a fallen empire long ago put this bubble on the world, put them in an accelerated time loop, and is having them live through it again and again and again until they can finally not kill themselves. If you interrupt the time loop, you unleash them upon the galaxy. They're not that strong, but they're fanatic purifiers that have to deal with. Or you can put them back into their
Situation
little
log
bubble.
updated.
So we'll put them back into their little bubble. Screw you guys. Not my problem.
Special project complete.
Build restored. Oh, that's a lot of research. Honestly, that's probably better than letting the lizards free.
Research complete.
It'll benefit my empire more in the
Research
long
complete.
run. Alright, what do we want? I want the off-world trading company. So this is a huge buff. So just like we make anchorages to build up our naval capacity, we're going to build trade hubs to extend our trade network. Next, we have, let's see, we've been going for about an hour now, so I think this is, we'll call this a stopping point. I've, there's nothing organic about the stopping point, it's getting late. So we'll come back next time. So just click that next button if you're interested. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and I don't know what content you're looking for. Clearly, this wasn't it. I'm not going to say this is the most riveting content there is, listening to me talk to myself while I play Stellaris. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? See you next time.